Before the Civil War by Dr. Jason Fritz Norman, 1309 North Jefferson Street, Springfield, Missouri, published in a handwritten letter, later published in the Springfield News Leader, Springfield, Missouri, Saturday, January 11th, 1936. It seems that religious devotion was much more active in my early childhood days than it is at the present time. There were scarcely any crime except a little horse stealing. No such things as hold-ups, robberies, or crimes of that kind. No suicides to speak of. I'm thinking of the old campground, located about 4 miles northwest of Mountain Home, about 4 miles south of Highway number 5. The ground covered a few acres, in the center of which is situated the arbor, or the tabernacle, where all services were held. It was a large, open shed of rather crude structure made of hewn timbers and roughed with shingles or fashioned clapboards. It was permanently constructed and was used for several consecutive years, the years 1855 to 1860. Although these were the first 5 years of my life, I recall attending many of them. The cabins in which the people camped were strewn about the arbor, but in regular order with pathways between them. They were constructed of crude logs cut from the forest, permanently built, and, like the arbor, was used about 3 weeks out of the year. I will remember my father's cabin was a couple rooms, set a little ways apart, and a roof covered both of them, and the space between them with straw for carpet. They generally had 3 services each day, morning, afternoon, and evening. Evening services lasted well into the night, and often after services were over, you could hear folks singing and praying and shouting in their cabins. These services were of the most interesting character, and much good was accomplished. The poor old pioneers who were the leaders of the enterprise worked under many disadvantages. Most everybody had stock which existed in the commons. They would kill a beef and use the flesh for food, make shoes of its hide, and light the church with candles made of its tallow. This was even before the days of coal oil lamps, and Mother took her big tin trumpet to the campground, which they used to call the people together for services in the absence of a bell.